absolute dominant performance by Carys. Can you just tell us how many races did you win?
So 8 this week, yeah. So all the races and the medal race as well.
The Weymouth and Portland National Sailing Academy hosted the 2023 RYA Youth Nationals that featured all the RYA youth classes from the 8th to the 14th of April. And the medal race, is that something you've done before? Because it's the senior format.
No, not something we've done before, so it was a bit of an interesting one. Bit nerve-wracking this morning, but yeah, it was good. It was good fun. Bit breezy, but yeah, good.
Any difference in your race strategy? Because you were comfortable, yes, but not safe.
Yeah, I was just a bit more careful on the line, wasn't pushing it as much, and then just really careful not to death roll downwind, because yeah, it was a bit of a death roll day.
It's funny, we're looking at it now, it doesn't look nearly as windy as it was earlier.
No.
Did you think we were going to race? Some people were doubtful.
I think it was pretty top end. I didn't think we were going to race, but I'm really happy you did. It's really great the race committee taking us out in the big breeze. Yeah, so very happy with that.
It's fantastic to win events, and it's all good practice. I'm sure there's a few people at home you'd like to thank.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my friends and family. I'd like to thank all the race committee this week for putting on some great racing. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Sailing Fast and Marlow, and my coach as well. Yeah.
And who's that?
James Haddon.
You got to get the name in. I mean, I am biased, but you think coaches fairly important people. And then just going forward, what's your plans? Because obviously the ILCA 6 is the women's single-handed Olympic class.
I think just keep sailing, keep having fun, and then see if I can go to uni and keep sailing. But yeah.
So ILCA 7 Youth National Champion, you've just picked up the trophy. There's a few names on that, aren't there?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of big ones on there, so it's nice to put my name amongst them.
Well, there's the role models and the future legends there. So you've thrown the gauntlet down. It's a bit strange not to race on the final day, I guess, though.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It's been nice to go out today. The wind actually looks quite nice, but maybe a little bit too much out in the bay. But it would have been fun. Yeah.
And is this your final year of youth? How long have you been doing this for now?
Yeah, so this is my last year in the under-21 category. So I've got the Europeans coming up in the summer and then the Worlds in Morocco in about October. So then that's it for me and youth sailing into the senior stuff. So
2024 Olympic year, moving into the senior. Have I got that right?
Yeah, that's the plan. So I might go to the Worlds in Australia next winter, but other than that, it'll be Palma this time next year, and then all the other big events.
And for the folks at home, how do you go about going to that event? How's the qualification work in the UK? Because we have a solid fleet here.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of boats. So we have qualifiers in the autumn and then in the spring as well. So there's about 5 or 6 a year, and the results from that are kind of collected together, and then the top boats get selected.
Just looking about the next 12 months, what's your key goals, strengths and weaknesses? What are you working on?
I think my main problem is starting. I need more experience of that in a big fleet, certainly, and that's where it's kind of letting me down in my sailing a little bit. So that's somewhere I need to improve.
So they think it's all over. It is now. National champion, just back from the medal race. Yep. Can you introduce yourself to people at home?
I'm Christopher Marsh. 2 good days of racing, I would say. My worst result being a 7th and best being 1st. My start was really horrific. Really bad start, and I just had to send it out to the right at the start. I was just focused on boat speed, really. Maybe just the pressure of the medal race and both being on the same points maybe really got to me, I think.
But that's why it's so important to practice, and that's why the RYA have done a great job. And what's next for you? We've got just the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I think one of the first events is the Europeans, if I'm not mistaken, the ILCA 6 Europeans in Poland.
If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Comments are always more than welcome.